Let's test this out. Good. Quality. It's okay, I guess. Let's test this out. Good. Quality. Can it come in at a higher quality? Not yet, can it? Right. Let's see. So it's that's a good one. Is that what I called it? I forgot. Spray foam. I think it's 6 because it has to have the new escape character at the end. And then the position, the base size. What is the base size? I guess whatever size it is. Spacing. Oh, nice. Just gotta bring that over a little bit. Maybe scale it a little bit. Oh, what was this? How do I figure out, okay, float, font size, float spacing. Okay. So, about 20.0. Oh. It's small. Okay, it's probably like half that size. And then move it over to the left for sure. Oligarch base size times 2. We can do multiplication on a float. That is nice. thank you on Nata. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I really appreciate all your help. It's exactly why I stream, so like smarter people can help me with this stuff, because otherwise it's a struggle. Okay, that looks great. I'm just gonna move it over. Editorial things to it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just gotta bring the x-axis over. So 450 is too much. So I think 350 might be a good place to go with it. A little more, and maybe a little further up. I'm thinking, like in the, or down more, like between these two people. So yeah, I think maybe down to the left. So let's pull this to 275, and here let's say 250. Too far, but I do like it down, so I want it down a little bit less, like maybe on the horizon, and then over just a smidgen. Okay, so this is probably 300, and this is like a little less, so maybe 225. And then same thing, clean, build, run. That looks pretty good. Kind of perfect. I kind of like how the text breaks the horizon too. Kind of gives it like a little, like a 3D-ish look. That's pretty good. I don't know about like the colors. I guess I'll eventually have to replace it with my own. But like, it looks pretty good. Okay, so now I have to work on the timer. Get some text going. Okay. Okay. So timer, right? So like timer's a float, and I think this is F32. Yeah, F32. Timer. Yeah, tight float. And then I forgot what you said. Something about timer plus equals get frame time and timer's a float. Okay, so like we should be able to just like render this out and see if it works. So here's my idea. In the update loop, or in the update portion, wherever the hell that is. I think, yeah, this is the draw portion. This should actually be, I should have set this up. Okay, this is the update portion. And then this is the draw portion. Okay, that looks pretty good. The update methods, this is going to be the end update. This just helps me see the difference there. Okay, cool. So I think here we can just increment the timer, right? Frame time. Get frame time. Okay. And then we should be able to just flip the timer to the screen and render it as text. Pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah, this is pretty much what I'm looking at. So text, we need like a text-related function. Draw text. Const char text. This is for, I think this is texture. Or is that wrong? Draw font. Right? I forget what module it's in. Yeah, text started. Okay. So we already loaded the font. That's fine. So I think we should probably unload the font too. Because we load it in here. So let's unload it. You can directly call get time to get seconds. It's again, say to me. Okay, so call get time to get seconds. So why wouldn't I just do that? So we'll make a timer an int. How large? How large should I make this? Like a U32, probably. Count seconds from Reddit. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. So U32 we'll call seconds. I think I have to initialize it actually. That's probably right. And then we can just call get time and add it to seconds, and then render the seconds as text. I think that's a good plan. So this is going to be seconds, and this is how I should have done everything. I actually might set up my my animation timers like that instead of using frame counts, because I don't know. Let's see. Seconds. I think I wrote it like that. Seconds. Why isn't it coming up? Seconds. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. 32 seconds. Weird. Seconds plus equals get time. So that should, I think is get time. Yeah, since the init timer came. That's actually, I saw that method, but I don't know if I want it from the time that the init method happens. Seconds equals get time. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, equals get time. Right, because then I'm putting the whatever the seconds are into that each and every time. Yeah, okay. That's right. It's a float value. I see. So the F32 is right. Okay. Okay, so then every time we're going to have the amount of seconds. This is the... I can read your... store seconds. So we should be able to use this for everything though, I think. Okay, so I'd like to draw it to make sure, see how it's working, and that'll be useful for debugging. So, I'm just thinking here. There's a method actually that I've seen called on the FPS, get FPS void. And then I think I actually have to go look for it real quick, because there's a method there that I can just call that'll transform what I want to. Well, that was for integers actually, but it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. I forget what it's called. It's called C. Okay, so there's a method in there for get frame time, or for display. Was that it? Display FPS or get current FPS? I forget what the method is. Get FPS. Something about FPS. So in core.c, get FPS void, and then there's something that is done here when it's drawn. This text format is what it is. So let's just put this out here in text format, and then this can just be seconds. Should be fine. And we should just be able to call this here, and then let's see. Too few arguments for call. Oh, I put the thing in the wrong place. Whoops. This is actually goes here. That doesn't look right. Oh no. So I think maybe it's something, how it's being registered here. like I need to change this to 0.0 f, so it goes one place, right? That's all we want is one place. Maybe 0 places, but I'll figure that out here in a second. So there shouldn't be that many places. It's going super fast. So that's a problem. Oh, I was watching the wrong screen. Damn, I appreciate it. So it's, yeah, I was calling the int value instead of the float value. I knew something was weird there. So it should just be actually probably 1f for one place and f for a float value. And I was trying to convert it to an int. Boom. Got a beautiful freaking float timer. Okay, so now I just need to figure out how to reduce the amount of decimals, and I think maybe 1.0f is what it will do it. I think. Let's find out. Boom. Beautiful. So that'll give me the exactly what I wanted, the ones place, but then all I have to do is 1.00 f to give me the next place, I think. Nah, that's okay. I'm okay with it just being in the right thing for now. Oh wait, I didn't do it. No, doesn't matter. That's fine. I don't know why I'm gonna mess with it. 1.02 f. Oh my god, what? Where are you on every project I've ever worked on? Guardian Code Angel. That's awesome. Okay, that's pretty much perfect. I just want to make that a little bit bigger. I think this is the size. Just triple that and then bring the thing a little bit down here. Let's see. Got a little too big, but it's looking much better. I think I'm going to leave it because at least I can do this for 2-digit places. What will 2.02 do? On VScode, I have all these clean, build, and compile methods bound, so it's much quicker. But I guess I should use it. Yeah, that looks great. But I am going to change it to a single second for right now because I don't like this jumping. That's driving me crazy. So I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller, I think. And then everything else looks good. It's fine. So oh, so that it doesn't move, right? Is what you're saying. 202, like that. And then it won't move at all because it'll be with the 0 in front. Then it'll be screwed up on the triple digit. Then I could also add the digit. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that looks awesome. And then I could just put in another digit to stop that from happening. It's all right for now. Okay. Okay, what's next? This is, we have the timer going. Oh, it's pretty good. We have that set up. Okay. So now we need the core game logic, which is level 1 flashes, disappears, and then draw. And that's what we're doing. So I'm trying to think. This should be really easy, actually. We just make a function that takes seconds in. And we say, we can just change a bool, maybe. Set it up here. Set bools. Void set bools. And then this is a void. Void modified. And then, so we'll take an argument, float seconds, and then bool. So here, this will bool 0 int sets, right? And then we just say if, yeah, we just do 2 if statements, right? Or else if, I don't know. If, just say it here. So we say if sets is, wait, if not sets, because that's 0, or we can just say if sets. I'm pretty sure. And then bool equals false, and then bool equals true. I'm pretty sure we can just do it like that. And then this is going to be if what are we going to check for here? Is good. So float seconds, current seconds, and then float seconds. Maybe this can just be an int. Yeah, I'm just gonna say int, because then we can just typecast it. Int check against. Cool. So what this does, we say if current seconds greater than or equal to the check against value, then we set a bool equals false. Bool equals true. We set the bool to true. Don't understand your set bool's value. Well, we'll find out if the compiler likes it. There might be a problem. I'm not even sure, actually. This is actually kind of one of those things where it might be a good idea to test it out, actually, in the tests. Where those, I usually make a test temperature tests. Let's see, tests. What we call this, like test bools. Let's see. Let's see if this works in theory. Okay. So we'll try to see if we can set something here. So say bool test equals false. And then we're going to see if we can change the value of the bool, right? So I think there's like a built-in function for value of, right? So this is going to be, I think we can just test this. So the idea is to set bools, and then this is going to be test, and then we set it to true. That's it. And then, so we'll print it twice, right? Printf here, and printf here. And I forget how to get the value of the print value of bool C. Oh, we've got the stupid, so we just do value of test is B. Pretty sure. Whoa. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Okay. This is new line. And then value of test is B. And then here is test. Something. Oops. And so let's see. GC test schools. Let's see out test schools. Return 0. Are these all warnings, or these errors? Error false declared here, not in function. So I don't think we can modify it on the fly, is what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking, we can't set it. No return and void. Oh. I see. We can just say if that, or we can say else like 20. What's wrong with this? Two now. Oh, and blank. Oh, duh. It should be in pain. Stupid. Thank you. Let me just say else. Ooh, this nice. Which I think is okay. Oh, yeah, it's okay now though, because I made this an int, so it's okay. It was the void thing was the problem. I think this is actually okay. This is void. What is she barking at, honey? Okay, less errors. False not declared here. F close. Implicit declaration. That's a warning because that's just like a C99 thing. So I don't have to worry about that. But the problem here is, what does this mean? Did you mean bool? What do you mean, did you mean bool? It doesn't know what a type bool is. Did you mean bool? What does that mean? Oh, because it doesn't like I can't use bool as a keyword. Bool B. I thought it would know the difference. Bool B, then say B. Yeah, so that seems like it's okay. And then, so test bools. Set bool is same as bool, not equal to bool. Oops. Some test bools. Dude, I forget how to. Oh, testbools.exe. What did we name it when I compiled it? Test bools. Oh, there's problems again? This is what? That's a warning. Set bools. Did you mean bool? How does it not know what a bool is? Set bools is the same as bool, not equal to bool. No, because whatever the integer is, it's going to go off whatever the int I pass is. Bool is unknown by default in C. But I set it up here. And then I'm telling it to change here by passing the 1. So in C, any number but 0 is true. So I'm saying, oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, if true, then set B, the bool I passed, to false or true. I have no idea, thank you. Why is this typed in false true bool? Is that the best way to do it? I just want to see what this does real quick. I don't know what the hell this means. Why do I have to declare a bool like that? Did you mean bool? So, like, I guess the other thing I could do is just change the bool outside, but then I have to declare it outside, which is like not really that good, right? I should be able to just pass a bool and change it. I don't understand. I'm gonna see what this says here. Change bool with a function. Let's see. Can I pass it as a pointer? Bool change x. A non-bool function. So let's look at our function that I wrote here real quick and test groups. So I think so I have to declare it in main, I think, and I can just pass it with a is that a pointer? Or the address of, I think. Let's see here. So, okay. Let's see here. Oops, undo that. Okay, so this can say, okay, bool, change bool, and then we pass this as bool. And change. And then here we say change equals false, return change. That should work. So that should be able to change the bool to false. And then we can change the flag later. Actually, I can probably just add the int to it now. Int set. Okay, so we just do it right here. So if not set, change it as false, and then we can say if set change equals true, and then return the change. And when we call it, we can say we can initialize a bool in main and say bool test bool equals false, and then we'll say test bool, and then now we'll change it here by passing change bool, and then we'll say test bool is the thing that we passed, and then we set it to 1, and then so when it prints again it should be true, and that's the idea. Did I make a syntax there somewhere? Yep. Oh, insert. Okay. It still doesn't like that. What the fuck? And change only works in C++. I think that's right, actually, which is annoying. I think you're totally right. Oh my god. So how do I change a bool in C? There has to be a way. Let's see here. We could pass it as an array. Oh, wait a minute. No. I gotta include bool to use a bool. Like standard bool, right? Include std bool. .h. That's why it doesn't know what the hell a bool is, because I haven't been telling it. Okay, so it doesn't like the address of, but what if I pass it like a normal with a pointer and then I pass the address of when I pass it? So what about like this? So instead of that, what about like this? And then we pass the address of here. and see. It's only a warning. Test rules. Value of test is B. we'll change. Yeah, but I already changed it. I changed it. This might be behind in the stream, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Yeah, I'm passing it as a pointer, and then it's set, and then so that should make it true. Does this need to be a lowercase b? Yeah, stupid thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, change equals true, that's fine. Assignment to bool from int makes pointer without a cast. If set change equals true. Why is there a typecast? There shouldn't be a typecast. Bool temp change. Set temp equal. Oh, I see, because it's a good idea. Okay. So you say bool temp equals, and we set it equal to change, which seems like an extra step, but I'll give it a shot. And then we can set the value of this. And then we can just return it change, right? Because this is a pointer to change. We're setting a pointer to change, and then we're changing the value directly. I don't think we need to do that. I don't think so, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, that bad boy compiled. I should have tested it before. Test. The value of test is B. Why can't it's not rendering the bool? I want the value, not the thing. Is there a thing for print f? Well, I forget what they call those. Print f values. There we go. Pointer character. I don't know if you can do a true or a false, but you know what we can do anyway is we can just set an if statement. So we'll do that. There's like a simple one-liner to test if something's true or false in C, and I forgot. So, well, it's like something. It's like if something this, then something that. God damn it. I'll remember. I'll return. Yeah, because we're accessing it directly. That's right. We don't need a return. Maybe that actually. Let's try it without that real quick. But I think that we need to test this a different way. Yeah, I think we need to test this a different way. Set that to the address of that, and then we change it, and pass it in there. Okay. This is, what's the test? Yeah. Thank you. We can pass it as a string, like we said, and then we say we test the value of test bool, and then true if it's true, false if it's not, and then we just do the same thing down here. Oh, I see. Okay, so now I need to select this, yank, delete that, paste before, no, 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 no. Oh, Vim's frustrating sometimes, or maybe it's user, I don't know. Okay. I don't know why that got pulled up there. Yeah. Okay, so that should be good. Let's compile that. False and true. Okay, so that's the way to change it. Thank you so much for the help. Okay. So now I'm thinking, and when we set, I'd like to be able to set multiple goals at once in this next function. So I can just literally take this real quick. This is exactly why I do it this way too. Because now we can just yank that into the register and bring it over. Start, yank that. And what's up? Yeah, please. Okay, that looks good. And then I want to change what we set. Actually, this should be here, and from now I'll comment this out. We'll figure that out. What's the standard library for? Do I need this? What the fuck do you mean it expects a colon? Colon for what? What? Whatever, I'll fight with that later. Okay. So now we can just do the same thing on both of these methods. Okay. I don't think that we don't need standard and an include. Just Raylib has it by default, maybe? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, yeah, because it wouldn't show up otherwise, that makes sense. But it's an enum, so I do have to initialize it first. But will it function differently, I wonder? Okay, let me think here. Let me think. If set, if not set. I don't understand. I don't think. No, man. I don't have to. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to, and I'm gonna find out if that's true. I think that's not. I don't even think I need that, and I think we can just call this directly here. I'm like pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I guess that's not the case. I can't pass the address of this and change it directly. But It wants to typecast. I can't, like, hold on. There's no way. How would I change it? Fuck. Okay. Whatever, you wizard. I can't believe that that's required. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. So that will change the value directly. Alright. Okay. So now this, I guess, like I want to be able to pass any amount of bools that I pass at once I'll get set, is the idea. It's the same thing. So I want to be able to like pass all the bools at once, set them to true, all the bools at once to set them to false. I guess I could just make this a void set bools and then just add it, but that's kind of ghetto. That's not that bad actually, to be honest with you. But then I have to declare them up here. I can't declare them in the main function. I could do it the same way as I do it here. Change all bools. I guess. We could just say, no. Well, yeah, but then we have to do it for every single one. And then it'll have as many arguments as there are bools. That just doesn't seem like a good way to do it. This is like a dumb problem that's taking too much time. I'm trying to think. Not equal to bool. Reverse the value. I'm not understanding that part. I guess like just set all the bools up here and then just do it that way. That should be fine. So I don't think I've set another bool yet, or have I? Did I try to set it here? No. So I think it should be okay to set up here. Change not equals change. If it's true, it can become false. False, it becomes true. Oh, you're saying to write it as like one line and then just swap it every time. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I want to be able to control it with the int. That's why I put it that way. Because like on some conditions, if I pass 0, then I want it to stay false. But then like when I swap the condition, I want it to stay true. I don't want it to swap every time. I don't think. I can change it later. I can change it later and then just swap it that way. I totally hear what you're saying though. Okay. This is going to be bool. Oh, and we also need to check it too. We also need to check bool thing. We want to control change. Change is the best choice. Well, how does it set there? If you don't want. Sorry. It's okay. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. But I'm gonna keep that in mind. I will make a note to come back to this. There, so now we have it in there for later, just in case. Okay, so this is going to be a check against. Check bool condition. How does this work? This should be void, shouldn't it? Okay. We'll check. No, this is actually a different function. This is... And then we'll just call it after. We'll just call that with the other thing. That's what I'll do. So here, I will say void, check against. And then this is float seconds, and then int like 2, like check against, and then do whatever. You just say, well, this is actually going to be a true false. This is what it's going to be. This is actually the bool that we need, and we can use that here. So it's just a simple 2-line check. This just says if, and then this is going to be a typecast of int seconds is greater than or equal to check against, then return true, and then else return false. That should be all there is to it. Why can't I typecast that? If in seconds, this needs to be double wrapped, I think. Expected a parenthesis. This should run without that, so I don't know what's going on here. If a typecast of int seconds. I could just typecast it up here, that's fine. That doesn't matter. And then we just say if seconds. Okay, so we'll check the seconds here. It's this, yeah, I typecasted it up here. Okay. I thought, oh, I had the thing around the wrong thing, is what you're saying? Yeah, still an error. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I'll just typecast it up there, it's fine. Change true, else return false. That's it. This is a quick true false to check if the amount of seconds is greater than or equal to a check against 5. So, and then Raylib has a standard call for the what's it called? For the random numbers. I forget what they are. It's I got the sheet up here. This is no int seconds. Oh, the int is the thing that goes in there. How come I did it? How come it was correct over there? Or is it not? Oh, that's fine. Can it be typecast to the other way? Man, this is crazy. I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. Alright. Seconds increases with that every time, and that's a float value. I could actually like typecast that to int2, but it's better to do it when it's drawn, I think. We'll keep the float value for precision. Okay, so this is where we're going to check it. The random value, I don't know what I did with that here. Was that get random value? Okay, so here's the check. Here's the check. Here's the check. This is like the default animation. Keep that the same. Oops. I don't know how I screwed that up. Okay, this is the check. Alright, so if so there's a few things that I want to do. There's a few things. Number one is flash the level 1. Number 2 is set a draw time. And it's going to go faster every time. So this is kind of, I got to think about this. I thought I set a bool period. Did I not? I just set up the methods for it. Okay, that's no problem. Oh, what did I press this making that do that? I don't like that at all. Why is that attached? It's annoying. Okay. Ooh. This is gonna be, I guess, draw for now. Draw equals false. So, here, I'm going to set a time. So the first thing I want to do is flash the level 1. So this is going to be a seconds thing. So, and this actually is like no good because, like, if you have a main menu screen, that's going to screw up the whole time since this whole thing happens. But I guess we could get it working for now and then kind of worry about it later, is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, I'm thinking ahead about how to optimize this, but I think for now we should just draw it. So, basically, and we can use our function. So we can just say if, and then we can check, use our little thing that we did here. So we can say check against. And then another thing, another good idea to do would be to do like something that modifies the value based on how difficult the the enemy is, but just for now, we're gonna say, we're just gonna keep it simple. If check against seconds, and then we're gonna say if it's greater than 5. So otherwise it'll return false until 5 seconds has passed, and then we just set draw to true. We don't even have to pass that in a function. We just say draw equals true. How is that not right? Const character. Oh, I named will draw. This is why you should name your draw. This is B draw. Okay, so we set that to true, and then all we do is make it so that if he draws, the text goes away. So here on the level 1, I have a freaking great idea for this. Okay, so here's if not draw, he draw. So if he's not drawing yet, we're going to display the level. If not, he draw. He draws caps. He draw. Okay, if not, he draw, and then I only want to flash this. So what I'm going to say is on every even second, right? So if int, and this is kind of going to be slow actually, but if int seconds, if the modulus of int seconds by 2 is equal to 0. So if there's no remainder, if it's divided by 2, then it'll only flat, but I mean it's going to be really slow, so maybe we should change the time up there or whatever. So that'll flash on every even second. And did you, so we do that, so that'll flash draw. So until it says draw, it'll flash that. And thank you much, Spaya. You can make that sound. It's on YouTube.
Oh, well, I didn't even read it in there. I don't think.
Okay. Oh God, that's amazing. Thank you. Okay. I mean, that's going to be slow, but that's okay. I just want to make sure it works. So we'll make the check a little bit greater here. So that way, actually, we'll just make it flash every odd number. That way it goes, no, even, because even will go 0. Yeah, that's actually fine. Even is 0, 2, 4, 6. And then so if it's not true, then it should stop flashing. So let's just test that real quick. Run clean, run build. Must return a value. There's a warning. Yeah, so that should be void. I thought so. Okay, that should be void. Fdraw local variable initialized but not referenced. So that's fine. That's it. So let's clean that again. Okay, so flash, 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 flash. No flash because it's past 6 seconds, so that's working perfectly. So now we have to get that working faster. Actually, what I think, we could just make another counter and then really control the speed. But I don't know if it's a good idea to have so many counters running. It's a frame counter, and then I don't want to reset it because it's already getting reset. And another thing. Oh, Maisie. You go find a toy if you want to chew something. Don't chew my stuff. Okay. Okay, that's right, but I want this to go faster. And frame count gets reset every time it goes into the animation thing, so I can't use that because it gets reset here. I guess we just make another counter, dude, like until I figure out a better way. You know? Like U32 frame counter 1. That's so bad. Counter 1. I think. I don't know. So many counters. Okay. So that will help me control this faster. So now here, I could just say until not draw and use like a similar method as I used up here. Just say, set this here. This will go nice and quick. So I can say, I think there's a better way to do this actually. I think there's a different way that they do it in the example. The sprite, the scarfy thing. I know there's a different way that he does it. I'm trying to think here. So he does it. He says if frame counter is greater than 60 divided by frame speed. How much different? So I'm saying if FPS divided by the frames counter equals base speed. It's the same thing. It's just reversed. It's just a swapped. It's just a swapped equation. So it's like it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. So it's gonna be frame counter 1, and then here we're gonna say so if 60 divided by, let's say, let's try it at the same thing. Actually, I think that's way too fast. So maybe if it equals 1 that's every second. So every half a second is going to be 2. So every time it reaches 30, then we can set the frame counter 1 back to 0, and then draw that. Otherwise, don't draw it, right? So it should flash. I think. Uh-oh. Something's fucked up. Yeah, it doesn't like the multiple counters. Let's see what the debugger says. Okay. So we should be able to just step through, right? How do we step? I forgot. Step, step, step. Step into. Step, step. step. These are all the values getting initialized. Less than a second elapsed. Init window. Trace log. These are all the array stuff. It's kind of cool. This is why I use a debugger. Can I step over to the next method, please? What is this? How did this happen? What the fuck? Okay, it doesn't like the dual counters. I don't know why. I've tried to use it before without success too. Let's think. So it was okay with the seconds. So I'll just use the seconds. So I will typecast just like I did before. I'll say int seconds if the modulo of that is equal to 0, which means it's even, or 2 or 0. I don't remember. Did I say 2? Yeah, if there's no remainder. If there's no remainder, it's even. And then not equal to 0 would be odd. Expected an expression in seconds. Oh yeah, divided by 2 is equal to, there's no remainder. So if this value equals 0, that means there's no remainder, then it's an even number. That's every second. So is there a way to make this go faster? What about if we just leave it as a float and we say every 0.5 seconds or whatever? Why don't we do that? Why don't we just say if it's 0.5 of a second, every 0.5 of a second change? How does this know to flash otherwise? It's so weird. Maybe. 512. So this should work, right? Run build, run clean, run build, and run. It knows to flash in every odd and even second. That's right. Okay, so do something every So I'm thinking about a way to test this every 0.5 seconds, right? So I think a similar operator here would be good, but I'm trying to think about the right one. every 0.5 seconds is what I want to do. So every 0.5 float do. Floating point math. It's impossible. And 0303. Someone's floating point takes. It's have to be whole numbers. So, trying to think about the best way to count every every 1.5. Well, how would I do it with the number? We could do it every even float value, but that goes super fast. Yeah, I can't even do it. It has to be an int. Anything with a remainder or not a remainder. Oh, yeah, it's hard. I think I'm going to end it for now while I figure out this problem, because this is kind of important. I need to run the timer faster from build. Oops. I need to run this timer. What the fuck is this? Non-standard. What? This, I didn't have all these errors a second ago. What the hell's going on? What did I change? I didn't change it again. Yes, I just want that to go a little faster, but I can't run a second timer. And this will be a random value eventually. Can I do like I need like a fizz buzz with a float value? Or I wonder if I can just change something here to make this go a little bit faster. So if 1 divided by 1 it only worked one time. So I'm trying to think. So 1, 2, 3, and I want it to work on like the half. So I can't do it like this guy. 5. Fuck. I think the only way to do it is to run a second timer, and I can't. I guess, yeah. I'm thinking. Well, I can typecast this, which works just fine. You know what I mean? That's actually that's no problem. That works just fine. Look. See how it flashes every even second? So 0, 1, 2, 4, and then after 6 it stops because that's when it stops. But I want it to go faster, so I was going to set up a second timer, but it doesn't like running 2 timers. Like if I already run frame counter. So another way to do this, which is super ghetto, would be to put the animation in here. And then just check the bool. But like that's not, I don't think that's a good way to solve this problem. So then I have to pass another argument into this. I don't think that's a good idea. Don't think that's a good way to solve that problem. But I want it to go faster than 1 second. I guess I could just say, what are those time functions? Okay, it's just time functions, time. Get frame time, get time. That's a double. Well, that's probably why there's a problem. Because this isn't a double, this is a typecast float. And this actually should be D32. But is it? It's not D32, is it? It's a... there's a... Yeah, I don't want to typecast that though. Or do I? I know I wrote a type for doubles. F64 is actually the right thing. Which is probably why there was a problem. And then that's probably fine there. Let's see, run clean, run build. Double for precision. What does this say? Conversion F64 to float. That's okay. Hides global declaration. What does that mean? 138. Oh, it's just warning me. It's saying, hey, you named this seconds. I mean, I got it, buddy. Okay, seconds. Probably like that better. See declaration of seconds. What's wrong with the F64? Can I just set that to 0? Okay, so this says F64 to float. Where does it do that? 196. Here. This shouldn't be a float, this should be a double. Good. Let's try it. Let's run this again. from build. Okay, from int to float, where 214, where's that happen? In seconds. How does it go from int to float? It goes from a float to an int, or a double to an int. Oh, here. 214 function conversion from int to float. Because why? It's not even a float in here, dude. Okay, well, not worrying too much about that. Not standard. 173, 176, 177. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, they expect initializers to be constants? I mean, okay, I'll just set it to 0 and then I'll just initialize it as a tile. Like, is it really messing with me? If you want to be annoying, I'll fix it. So we'll just call modify. We'll just set these to 0 and just call modify tiles on them. So as an initial state for here, actually put these in here since that's yelling at me. We'll just call this twice. So here we'll call the address of player, and here the address of enemy 1. Okay. I guess do all this. .0f. .0y. PRSW, PRSH. 200.0f. .0f. PRDW. PRDH. Okie dokie. I think that's right. And then for this guy, .0f. Wait, no, it's not right. It should be 120f. 120.0f. 60.f.0f. Minus PRSW because we flip him. PRSH. Then 600.0f. 300.0f. PRDH. PRDW. PRDW. This is actually the wrong thing, but it doesn't matter. PRDW. PRDH. Okay, and then I can just initialize these to 0 like it's asking me to. And then we'll test it. So that should be right. Unclean. Like that. Unclean. Build. Okay, yeah, so we have way less warnings now. Just the that, which will get fixed when we call that, and then it doesn't like the conversion into float, which I don't understand what's being called, you know, as a float here. Actually, I just kind of want to look at this real quick. So something here is being called that is being called as a float. What's being called as a float? Nothing's being called as a float. That's a font. That's an int. That's an int. That's an int. That's a color. There's nothing being called. I guess maybe here. Function conversion from int to float, but it's saying draw text x. Float spacing is being typecast as an int. So what if we just say like 1.0f? Does that fix that problem? Clean, unbuild. Int to float still. Int to float where? So this is actually fine. So maybe I'm missing a thing. So float font size, float spacing. That's not really that important right now. We'll fix that. We'll fix that another time. I'll just say to do spacing, size, and spacing are floats. Fix. Okay. I gotta fix this. Oh my god, everything's messed up. Why? It should be okay to modify the tile directly like that. I passed the x, y, the dx, dy. Wait, I see maybe what the problem is. It was in a different order. So I think I need to source x, source y. Okay, yeah. So I think this is a simple fix. All I have to do is swap those. I think they were in a different order when I was initializing them, which I probably should have kept consistent. I think that'll fix. Unclean. Build. Hold on. Yep. And it flashes. And it stops. Okay. That's pretty good progress for now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream, keep working on it, get to the bottom of this problem. The main thing I'm gonna address is how to make this go faster than every other second, because it's too slow. It should be fast-paced, it should be flashing, and I don't think I can do this with another timer. So I'm gonna figure it out. So, yep.